Good day, everyone. My name is Alex Chetsis, Principal Solutions Consultant at Nuix, and today we're going to take a look at Nuix Legal Hold, our all-new multi-user web-based legal hold product. Nuix Legal Hold provides a great way to execute, track, review, and report on legal holds in your organization. If you're an existing Nuix customer, it even provides some great ways to integrate with your existing Nuix products to provide a full end-to-end eDiscovery solution. For now, we're going to focus on a very common scenario. I'm a legal user at Megacorp, which has recently been faced with a subpoena. My team has interviewed several people, and we've determined that one of our employees, Susan Bailey, is involved. So we need to send her a hold notification beginning the formal process. I'm going to walk through how easy that is with Nuix Legal Hold. Let's jump in. First, I'll log in with my legal user account, and then I will select the region that I'm located in to ensure that I'm staying compliant with any regional privacy regulations. On the main dashboard, I can see all sorts of various statistics about the matters and cases in my organization. These are all completely user interactable, and as I click on them, I can begin filtering things based on matter types, organizations, and timelines. I get the same type of insights available for my legal holds, specifically to any existing holds, my custodians, and the different progress associated with them. But let's jump right in and actually build my new matter for the subpoena that my company is facing. Create my matter and call it Megacorp, and this is related to intellectual property, and I'll click Save and Add Case. Next, the new case screen automatically pops up for me. My matter of Megacorp is already selected, and I will enter the case name. It will automatically append a prefix for me, and then I pick the due date that's required. I'll pick December 31st, 2018. Enter a description and the priority of this case, which I'll select 1. I can even include some basic docket number information. And then I'll save and add my summary. So with just a couple clicks, you'll see that my matter and case has already been completed. Next, I can navigate through the workflow-based case management section, where I get an overall summary. I can add date ranges that are associated with this case, as well as any case documents that I might have collected by now or at any time in the future where I wish to add these case documents. I also have the capability of specifying in-house or outside counsel that may be relevant to this hold, as well as any other third-party information. And if I have specifics about attorneys or judicial information, I can include those through the various parts of this case as well. But really, we're going to focus on data sources. I know that my custodian, in this case Susan Bailey, has a couple different data sources that are relevant as part of this hold, specifically her Exchange server mailbox, as well as a network share that contains some data that she stores. Now, the priority is important here. I can select 1 for Exchange server, as well as the same for network shares. This indicates to the eDiscovery practitioner as soon as the hold has been completed that these two are very critical to the hold, and they must obtain the data from these sources as quickly as possible so we can start processing and reviewing that data. I'll go ahead and save that and go to the next screen, where we will finally select our custodian, Susan Bailey. This is very easily done by clicking on the custodian button here and pulling back a full list from our employee master database. Notice there's Susan Bailey. I can also filter by name or by group or division if necessary. The employee master database can be populated using various different sources: CSVs, SQL databases, SAP, Active Directory, HR databases. The possibilities are endless. But as soon as you target those will be imported and available to you here, thus giving you the ability to select all the custodians from your enterprise. Next, we'll click Add to Case to add Susan Bailey to this case. We'll go ahead and click the Next button to proceed through our workflow. And at this point, this is where we can send Susan Bailey a notification, letting her know that not only is she on hold, but there's also some questions that she needs to answer. So I will select the templates that I want to use, and these are completely customizable based on your organization's needs. Select my custodian, select my action of sending the legal hold notice, and clicking Run. By performing that action, that will send a notification and questionnaire to Susan Bailey's mailbox. I also have the great capability of sending notices to any stakeholders associated to Susan Bailey. Perhaps I need to notify human resources or manager or any other internal folks. I can do the same process I just did with the traditional legal hold notice, alerting any of those stakeholders that Susan Bailey has been placed on hold. If I switch back to the custodian section here, I can see that now Susan Bailey is an active custodian, when the request was sent, who it was sent by, the current status, and even the questionnaire responses. So this is an exact copy of the questionnaire sent to Susan Bailey. I can print this out or save it as a PDF. Additionally, this will update in real time. So as Susan Bailey acknowledges and accepts the legal hold, as well as filling out the questionnaire, these two fields will populate and inform me of the status. If there's any additional information that I record as part of this hold, I can include those under the record interview section here, which will allow me to put in additional details and information using this WYSIWYG editor. And last but not least, access permissions. If there are specific people that are using Nuix Optimum that will be associated with this specific case in the future, for example, the eDiscovery practitioner who may be preserving Susan's data, collecting it, and beginning the processing and review, I can simply select that custodian and save them so that way they have permission to interact with not only this hold, but as well as anything related to Susan Bailey in the future. And just like that, with a couple of clicks in a matter of minutes, we have set up our matter, we've set up our case, we've identified data sources for Susan Bailey, and we've sent hold notifications to her, notifying that she's on hold, as well as her stakeholders. So the next step from here would be, again, the eDiscovery practitioner logging in and seeing that hold notification and taking the next steps to begin the preservation, collection, processing, and review of Susan Bailey's dataset. Thanks for joining me today for a quick overview of Nuix Legal Hold, and I hope you see the value in making it part of your end-to-end eDiscovery solution. Have a great day.